Good morning or afternoon, as the case may be. This is Orlando Solis, teaching geometry. First, I can't be there today. It's now, let me see, about 3:50 in the morning. My daughter has an ear infection, I think, so I'm going to take her to the doctor today. So, as to go ahead and keep up with everything, I'm going to allow you, well, I'm going to have to go ahead and have you guys go through this lesson on the computer, and then when we meet back, we will go ahead and go over the assignment and see how well you guys adapt to that. The assignment will be on Schoology Day 3 because this is the third day for us. Yeah, and that's what we have to do. So I'm going to go through this in 2 videos. The one right now, I'm going to be going through, what's it called, through the assignment. First, I'm going to go through the assignment from the day before, day 2. This would have been our warm-up for the class. Just make sure that when you're doing anything with this thing right here, how would you name the following figure? List 2. There we go. 2 different ways. So we have these points M and N, so that's going to be the name. So we have M, N, but there's an addendum to that. You have to use the symbol for a line because it's a line. So you have to name the figure. Remember, it's a line because there's arrows at both ends. Another way to name this would be NM, line MN. And the final way is looking at this symbol that's right over here on this side. Because it's marked with an L, that's line L. Should have put line L, but don't worry about that. Next is plotting points. Remember that the first number controls horizontal movement. The second number controls what's it called? Vertical movement. So we start here at the origin. That's our origin, or 0, 0. And according to this is going to be 3 units since it's positive. We're going to take that to the right because it's a positive number. And then negative 3 stands for 3 units down. So we start here at the origin. Let me use this. Then we go to the right 3 units. And then we go down 3 units. So this is our point. And then you can just follow that with the rest of this. Make sure you understand how to go ahead and use that in the warm-up. Alright, so let's take a look at the assignment. I find that a lot of students were having a problem with this because they were like, okay, I have to name a point. So should I name all the points? No, you do not need to name all points here. So you just need to pick a point. Yeah, that's a good enough point. So X or Z or W. I would not choose K because K right here is the name of the plane. It's not the name of any point. Okay, name a line, VW. So you can pick those 2 points to name that line. Line segment, you can go with VW again, but you have to use the symbol for line segment. Ray, you can go ahead and base it off of this information. Let me go ahead and get the eraser first. Ooh. Oh, no, don't do that to me. I have to wait for this thing to catch up. There we go. Yeah, happens ever so often. Okay, so first off, we look at the ray. We just need to pick a point where to start from. So I'm going to pick this point, U, and then we have to pick a direction. Well, since I picked that one as an endpoint, there's only one direction we can go in, this way. So we need to pick V or W for that. So U, V, and we use the symbol for ray. That's the symbol for ray. another one, let's see, a pair of opposite rays. Well, we need one common endpoint. In other words, for any common ray, we have a point in the center. And for common endpoint, for a opposite rays, then we need a point that's going in this direction, and then a point that's going in the opposite direction, starting with this point right here, the midpoint. Now, the only 3 points that can go ahead and follow this prerequisite is this one. V is our common point right here. So we have ray VU and ray VW. So that's a pair of opposite rays. And in this case, plane, we can just get plane K, and that's it. We're done. Same thing with these points. Now, let me see. Collinear. Just understand, it's as if you're looking down tunnels. So if I'm looking at line ED, these 2 points are collinear because if they were inside a tunnel, they can see each other inside the tunnel. Same thing with C to B, but D cannot see C because it's behind some walls. So that's the best way I can go ahead and write down that's collinear. D is collinear with E and F. Now, let's see. Now it's asking about 2 points coplanar with B. Wow, it's stuck on certain things. Coplanar with point B. So now we're looking at B here. Think of it as being on the floor of an apartment building. So, and the floor is completely clear. Each floor is completely clear for itself. In other words, we're on the 5th floor right here. So everything is clear. There's no furniture in the floor. There's nothing. So B can see any point that's on the same plane. You can see E, C, F, D. So we can say that. Let's see, two coplanar points. E, F, that's good enough for me. But B cannot see A because it's on a different floor. So B is not coplanar with A. Alright, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. You guys can answer the rest of these questions. It's pretty easy. These are real life examples. Just understand what they're talking about. A light from a laser pointer, I would say is a ray. Okay. And so there we go on that one. You know, I'm not going to answer any questions on this. You can ask me on the next day that we meet. Okay. You know where to turn this in. Turn it into the tray in the front of the room with where the rolling cart is. That's about it for that. Thank you very much. I am going to go ahead and record another video for the actual lecture of class. So there'll be going to be 2 videos, so that way you can go ahead and see that what we can do. All right. Thank you.